The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to throw. It's Washington. He tries to take the top off. Pulls it in on the left. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw again. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him. Sometimes you play zone. Mix it up. Give different looks because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Looking to throw, it's Saunders. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this second and short. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Oh, better look out! Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Trying to move them on the counter. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And he puts through the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Dropping back, it's Washington. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking for a productive play on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
The Terrapins will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the air, it's Saunders. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gives it on the option. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer.
Throws toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Golden Gophers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to pass. It's Washington. He's got him. At the 35, he's loose. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. Got it inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
17, Maryland, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. And they've found no answers so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Golden Gophers are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Saunders. Swings it out to his running back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He'll start this drive going to the air. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here's a heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Terrapins want to move quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's caught. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets it out fast. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll go to the counter. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but that's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Saunders. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jenkins. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Gonna swing it on second down. He'll get rid of it. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Sets up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already
he's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. He'll sneak it. He has the first and still on his feet.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line. Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Finds his man. It's Johnson. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to the lone back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Saunders. Flushed out of the pocket. Breaks into the open. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Golden Gophers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jenkins. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Out of the gun, they give it to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll keep it himself. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Finds a spot in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Washington. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. The short hands, it's Jenkins. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
The Terrapins will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Gets rid of it. Hauls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got it. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Searching forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the route is on to attempt the try. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Catch in the middle. It's Jenkins. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw at Saunders. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. To the air on first down. Going for it all. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the ground with the back. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Jenkins.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Zings it complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Washington. Good timing on the quick out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. On third down, he drops to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They'll try the run. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. To the air, it's Saunders. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. The give to the running back from the shotgun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right down the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Smashes it between the uprights.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now they'll run the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Looking for a man. It's Washington. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
At the 19. That's a first down for the offense.
We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Run in the red zone, it's Howard. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it on the counter. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Fires left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Handoff from the gun. Creates a little room. Turning it on! Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Saunders. Got him downfield. There he goes. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Now the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Minnesota, 30.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The give on the inside. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Washington. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Of 12. Good enough for a 1st down.
The RPO, it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Look out, he's got room.
The return is tackled down at the 31.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the done.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's a draw. Finds a little space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense